You wake up, alone, in an unfamiliar room. Tubes snake from your arms and a computer calmly quizzes you with questions you can barely comprehend. Two decaying crewmates are your only companions. No memory of who you are, where you are, or why you're there. Slowly, horrifyingly, a single, undeniable realization dawns. Humanity's fate, maybe the fate of two worlds, rests solely on your shoulders. Imagine being Earth's last hope with nothing but grit, science, and the will to survive. This is the impossible, exhilarating journey at the heart of Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary. A story where science, friendship, and bravery collide light years away from home. Welcome back to our channel, Being and Beyond. Today, we present one of the most inventive, heartfelt, and tension-filled sci-fi epics in modern fiction. Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary. We'll take you, chapter by chapter, on Ryland Grace's desperate, wondrous odyssey, including cutting-edge science, pulse-pounding survival, first contact with an alien civilization, and the existential choices that define what it means to be human. If you hunger for stories where intellect, humor, hope, and heart meet the unknown, this book and this audiobook journey will change how you see heroism, discovery, and your own capacity to do the impossible. Prologue and chapters 1 to 2, Amnesia in the Void. The novel opens with Ryland Grace awakening in a mysterious, sterile room, unable to move, recall his name, or comprehend his location. His only guidance comes from a fragmented AI interface quizzing him on basic tasks and two dead bodies near him. As he fights through the fog of amnesia, fragmented memories begin to return, snatches of a life as a science teacher, whispers of a colossal problem facing humanity, flashes of work with global significance. Crucially, he soon realizes he isn't on Earth, gravity is wrong, and there are hints of a larger, cosmic crisis. These opening chapters set the narrative structure, a blend of present-tense puzzle and slowly unfurling flashbacks, brilliantly immersing us in Ryland's fear, isolation, and determination to survive. Chapters 3 to 5, The Sun's Doom and Astrophage. Ryland's memories come in fragments. He recalls Earth's impending disaster, a global dimming threatening an apocalyptic new ice age. The culprit? Astrophage, a microorganism that absorbs energy from the sun and multiplies using Venusian Co. As Earth's sunlight wanes, humanity unites to combat this existential threat. Ryland, once a biologist and now a modest science teacher, is brought into the project after discovering astrophage properties. He learns it not only threatens Earth but, because of its ability to convert mass directly into energy, could revolutionize rocket propulsion. As Ryland pieces together more memories, including a high-stakes global meeting on an aircraft carrier and Eva Strat's chillingly pragmatic leadership, the scale and stakes of Project Hail Mary become clear. The mission? Send a crew to Tau Ceti, the only nearby star resistant to astrophage, hoping to find a solution before Earth freezes. Chapters 6 to 8, The Hail Mary Mission and a One-Way Ticket. Ryland recalls the feverish construction of the Hail Mary, humanity's last-ditch starship. Astrophage is chosen as fuel for its enormous energy density, and the mission is set, a decades-long transit with the crew in induced comas. Disaster strikes when the original crew is lost, forcing a reluctant Ryland, initially only assigned as backup due to his scientific insights, into the role of humanity's unlikely savior. Under sedative and Eva Strat's orders, he's sent out, consigned to face the unknown utterly alone. Aboard the Hail Mary, Ryland regains enough clarity to understand his task, gather data on Tau Ceti's unique immunity, solve the astrophage crisis, and somehow transmit the solution home. A true Hail Mary pass to save Earth. Chapters 9 to 12, Ship of the Lost and First Contact. As Ryland explores the Hail Mary, His scientific rigor and humor flicker through. He builds up routines, solves problems, and grapples with maddening isolation. Then, a breathtaking discovery. Another starship, alien and unlike anything known, is investigating the same cosmic disaster. With the fate of two worlds in the balance, Ryland initiates first contact with the alien, whom he names Rocky. Communication is painstaking, an intense, patient process of constructing a common language using mathematics, sounds, and meticulous trial and error. Rocky, a five-legged engineer from Erid in 1940 Eridani, breathes ammonia and lives under immense atmospheric pressure. Despite their differences, Ryland and Rocky forge an extraordinary alliance, built on mutual respect, scientific curiosity, and the dire stakes each faces. Chapters 13 to 19, Bridging Worlds, Building Friendship. The ensuing chapters chart the slow, sometimes comedic, always heartwarming process of interspecies friendship. Ryland and Rocky develop a shared vocabulary, swap technical knowledge, and collaborate to understand the nature of astrophage. Rocky reveals his home star is also under threat. His mission is just as desperate. Technical hurdles abound, atmospheric incompatibility, vastly different biologies, and fundamental communication gaps. Yet, through ingenuity and trust, they accomplish what neither could alone. They bridge their ships with a special tunnel, allowing for interaction between their isolated environments. Rocky brings tools and knowledge from Erid, Ryland improvises with human technology, and together they embody science as a universal language. This partnership represents the core theme. Connection across difference can solve the hardest problems. Chapters 20 to 28, Tomoeba, Hope and Risk. The duo's research leads to the discovery of Tomoeba, a natural microorganism predator of astrophage present in the Tau Ceti system. Ryland and Rocky experiment relentlessly, cultivating, observing, and theorizing how Tomoeba adapts and could potentially eradicate astrophage plagues on both worlds. The process is detailed, reflecting Weir's signature love for scientific process, failure, and iterative learning. Yet, every discovery brings new dangers, containment problems, mutation risks, and the ethical dilemma of introducing alien biota to new environments. This section pulses with real tension, as even slight missteps could doom Earth and Erid both. Chapters 29 to 34, Triumphs, Betrayals, and Sacrifice. The research reaches a thrilling climax. A robust Tomoeba strain is found, one that can thrive in both planets' environments. However, disaster strikes. Tomoeba escapes containment on Rocky's ship, threatening his life and Erid's future. In an agonizing moral crossroad, Ryland must choose: race alone for home and salvation, or risk everything to save his friend and his friend's world. Ryland's decision, return to Rocky and Erid, using his ingenuity for an untested rescue, speaks to the deepest ideals of loyalty, sacrifice, and what it means to be human, even on an alien world. Epilogue: a new world, a lasting legacy. Ryland's ultimate act is one of empathy and courage. He remains on Erid, helping Rocky and his people, and eventually becoming a teacher of Eridian youth. Years later, news arrives that his work saved Earth after all. The novel closes with Ryland, changed, content, and facing a profound choice: return to Earth or stay with the family he's built among the stars. The final message resonates. True heroism isn't just setting out to save the world. It's forging bonds, making unthinkable sacrifices, and embracing the unknown with humility and hope. This is the story of science at its best, friendship at its purest, and humanity at its bravest. Key lessons and takeaways. Project Hail Mary is not simply a tale of survival. It's a profound meditation on resilience, scientific thinking, the power of cooperation, and the moral courage to do what's right even when it's hardest. Weir gives us a hero who is both extraordinary and relatable, resourceful, witty, scared, and determined. His meticulous attention to real science, deep curiosity, and ultimately, his compassion show that the tools to face cosmic catastrophe also serve us well here at home. Remember, the hardest problems demand teamwork, curiosity, and the courage to risk everything for what's right. When you wake up alone, unsure, and terrified, trust yourself, embrace help in unexpected forms, and never give up on the possibility of hope.